The communication gap between humans and computers or machines are closing very fast. In the 1960s, right, when you want to talk to a computer, you need to use a punch card or a specialized way of communication. Then it evolved to like terminal based communication. You type a command in the terminal and then replies back. Then it changed to like a UI based, graphical user interface based communication. So all the while, right, how we communicate to the computer is actually through a very limited channel. Right. So you have to learn how to use the computer to communicate with it. Even like programming languages like C, C++, JavaScript, what they all do is force humans to learn a language that computer can understand for them to execute something. But that gap is closing very fast. The latest release of Gemini Live is a natural conversation with a computer. So compared to last time, right, like when ChatGPT was released or even a lot of LLM models, when you talk to a model, it converts the voice to a text the computer can understand, and it then further breaks down to tokens, and then it vectorizes and it understands as numbers and then replies back. So that is the usual communication channel. But now they are closing the gap. So when you talk to the computer, it doesn't need to convert to a text. The voice is directly understood by the computer. Think about it for a minute. So when a computer can understand the voice as it is, as a raw voice, and then can communicate back as a raw voice, it closes a lot of gaps, a lot of delays in converting from one medium to other medium, converting the voice to text and text to numbers, all those things. Still from voice, there is a number conversion, but the number of layers was significantly reduced. So what is the future for this kind of communication? So when you talk to a computer, you feel like you are talking to a normal human being. It doesn't need to convert to different layers before it responds. So it drastically reduces the response time. And also other thing, it drastically reduces the level of compute need and the cost of running that computer. So as the machines evolve, they can understand more and more on how we interact with them, how what we are trying to say to the computer. So now Gemini Live, Gemini Flash Live, the latest release, can see you, can understand what you're talking, and then going forward, right? I see the future unfolding like this. When you talk to a human being, what you're telling is only like 10 to 20%. What your body language is, how you're communicating, what is your tone, and all those things makes the message have a deeper meaning or give a more depth to what you're talking about, and they can understand more. So it's not just the content or not just the text itself. Now the AI is or the silicons are moving to a phase where they can see you, and then hopefully they can understand what you're talking about, not just by the words, but the tone, by how your facial reaction is, and all those things. That brings the silicons closer to humans. Maybe the humans think they have the advantage over the emotions and understanding and empathy and all those things. I think that gap will be closed faster when the machines can do all these things in real time.